What's up, guys? It is the Wolf. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's get the light on, even though, yeah, I guess that'll work. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So, welcome to Badwolf Unrestricted, where I get to let my hair down, ah, and clown around like Homie the Clown. All right. So, in this particular video, we're going to be talking about some questions. Now, most of these questions come from my TikTok channel. All right. I'm gonna mix, it's gonna be a mix up. So I might have a string of like stuff about dudes, stuff about ladies, certain other things. It's just basically whatever's gonna pop up in front of me. I'm also gonna share a lot of my TikTok videos from there over here, so I don't have to redo a lot of the work. Um, and then we'll talk about whatever. I mean, whatever pops up. All right. So if I see some questions out there or certain things, I'll go with the flow. So one of the questions out there that the ladies had was, why is it that when I go out, I mean, not me, I mean, I'm not a lady as far as I know. Um, but I could be if I want to identify as one. That's how it works these days. All right. So ladies have been asking, why is it that when they go out, scrubby, dressed down, no makeup, in a rush, looking like just, damn it, I'll bite you. It's from my mom. God rest your soul. Um, that guys hit on you. That's easy. Okay. Now, once again, this channel is for ladies and guys and girls and hoes and pimps and men and women and adult-sized boys and adult-sized girls, uh, aliens, Comte Saint Germain, and whatever other governmental municipality agency that wants to watch. I don't care. They already watch my other channel, especially, so I'm sure they're on this one now too. So that's easy. That's easy. I can explain that one. All right. Now remember, I'm not ever going to try to point out any one specific person. I will be talking about general groups of people or certain mindsets within certain male or female, but that doesn't mean all. Doesn't mean I'm talking about you personally. If you do feel offended or you want to cry, go cry or whatever you got to do. Um, it's not about me hurting your feelings. It's about getting to the truth and the fact of the matter. And I've noticed that a lot of people in this day and age, compared to when I was growing up, really don't have a solid father figure or mother figure, and they don't know a lot of things. So I'm going to try to give you guys a lot of my experiences, which have been invaluable. I mean, I've counseled people in the real Illuminati, police officers, multimillionaires, people living in the cars, and homeless people, and help them get on their feet. So I've got a lot of knowledge. It's not just some, I mean, I like to call myself just a regular dude, but the knowledge that I have, the skills, I mean, I'm self-made. I've got an IQ of over 160. Um, you may or may not agree with some of the things I say, but that's what it is. Nobody's ever going to say things that everybody's gonna be like, oh, everybody in the whole room is like, what well done. All right. So if you're not about, that, then what can I tell you? So everything you see on here is going to be, a little zany. It's going to be some logic. It's going to be some serious, and it's going to be some crazy because that's all me in one normal day. So let's get to it. I digress. So why is it? Okay, first of all, as a man, a healthy grown-up ass man, all right, a lot of males out there will say that they are, and they're really not. And even for me, I still battle a lot of things on a daily basis. All right. So just keeping it real. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to try to make it seem like, oh, I'm Mr. Perfect and whatever else. But I was raised by females a predominant amount of my life. So I do have another perspective. And then when I got old enough, then the boys brought me in and tried to man me up a little bit so I wasn't so soft and all sensitive and things, as because you're raised by females. So I understand them. Anyway, so as guys, when we see a female out there and she's got sweatpants on and a decent little hoodie and no makeup, hair pulled back in a ponytail. She's in a little bit of a rush, but she seems casual, right? We love that shit. Real men love that. I mean, generally males like females in general, but we love that. Why? When we look at you, you look comfortable. You don't look like you're trying to impress anybody. You don't look like you're trying to hustle up all the dick. You're not looking like you're jock riding or thirst trapping. You don't look like you're worth $1 million and you're going to some event. You look real. You look real as fuck to us. All right. That's what we really like. We don't like all that fake shit. Y'all ladies can believe whatever y'all want to believe because y'all just have your little chap circles and you're like, oh, this is what guys like. Oh, look at me. Really, what it is, if you want to know the truth, is that from our perspective, y'all are doing that shit for each other. Y'all are doing that to outwoman the next woman. Cause I ain't never in my life heard a guy go, man, that girl with the nails on over there, dog. Man, you see them red bottoms she got on? We don't care. We don't care at that. No, we don't care about any of that stuff. The only time we care about it is if we're going to an event, because a real man will take you to events, not just the hotel and McDonald's. Some of y'all need to hear that. Claiming that your vajayjay is the magic platinum covered Punani Tsunami. I made that up. Don't take that. I got a copyright pending right now. All right. The platinum, so the super high value Punani Tsunami, wet, wild, and ragged. Just some of y'all think y'all got that. I've been with a lot of ladies out there. I ain't had that yet. And if you do have it, I don't really want none of it. All right, no. I have a lady, so I'm just teasing. She knows this is my character. Um, I mean, unless you're gonna do it, because she's in the girls too, so we can. All right. So once again, jokes mostly. Um, so when we see you out there looking comfortable in your element, like you look approachable. You look real. You look like the girl next door that all good dudes want. The playboy, big dick Rick, check them down, Chad. They don't care, hot or whatever. They're just gonna shoot their shot because why not? And that's the problem. A lot of you ladies get used to guys who just are trying to shoot their shot when you're looking your best. Like, oh girl, I was looking fine, on the titties out and everything. The booty was like, most of the time, even myself included, when I see that, I'm generally not gonna even talk to you. I'm not gonna even bother you. It's not. I want a female who's casual and not trying to attract the attention of every dude, dick, and Harry out there, or Harry Dick out there, whatever you're into. Um, I don't want that. Real men, classy men, good dudes want a chill, simple girl. You don't care about all your degrees and all this stuff. That's nice. What we want is somebody who can be feminine, who can be in the real woman role, take care of us, love us intrinsically, grow, protect us, pray over us. Like even for me and my lady, just last night, even though we got into like a little not an argument, we'll call it a kerfuffle. Like, and I was, you know, being a little, I don't want to say being a little bitch, but she's like, okay, I was like, whatever, man, whatever, and just, I won't go into that detail, all that right now, because that's you guys I don't want to bore you with it. But anyway, so she, in the night, even though she knew I was mad at her for multiple reasons, and I was not wrong, she wasn't wrong. They were just two truths that hurt when put out there, right? So but we grew. We're doing good today. But even still, she was rubbing my back while I was sleeping. Like I kind of woke up and I felt her hand on me and whatever else. Like that she. So for her, she's just now starting to because she's never been with a real man before. So she's just now starting to really get into her feminine, and she's open about that. And at first, when I said that, she was all offended. It was, about a year ago. You know, if I had to say it just like I'm talking to my guys, she was offended because I said that every dude she's been with was a punk ass boy, and that's the fact of it. None of them have ever improved her life. Her baby daddies, don't even take care of their own kids. She has to hustle up 98% of all the money and whatever, but she's also not really asking for more. So that's on her because she's a female who's like, I'll do it myself, which is good. But at the same time, they should be paying when the one dingaling sucker bought a $45,000 motorcycle. Like, come on, man. See, it's boys like that want to go out of here, dick down chicks, and then not want to take care of the responsibility. But some of y'all chicks out there make it really hard to take care of their kids. But her personally, I can speak for her and all the other baby mamas I've dated. All right, I can speak on them, and she's not making it hard for them at all. Matter of fact, she's even making it easy by not even asking them for extra money. But I leave that alone. It is what it is. So when we see with no makeup, we're just like, I'm seeing what she really looks like. To us, that's a turn on. It has become so what did Little Wayne, I think it was Wayne, he said in one of his things, he goes, show me something real, like some stretch marks and whatever else in the song, right? Well, we're so tired of seeing makeup, everybody trying to look perfect, 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 like some real shit. Most guys, we have never said, babe, hey, you'd be fine as shit if you put some makeup on. Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna have sex with you. Yeah. I ain't never heard no dude say nothing like that. I've heard dudes say she's wearing too much makeup, or I'd like to see her without makeup, or I woke up next to her and her makeup was on my pillow and I didn't believe that was the same girl I took home. Y'all can live your lives any kind of way you want. I'm always going to try to put you on the better path. I'm not telling you have to go to church and be a saint. That ain't gonna work. But at the same time, y'all need to adjust your reality. You need to have a better foundation of how you look at yourself. You need to prize yourself. Some of y'all like, I mean, if you're gonna be a hoe, be a hoe. Keep it real. Keep it a buck. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is how I get down. You got some ends on it? No? All right. Well, then me and the Vijay is over that way. As a male and a man, we can respect that. It's the part-time prosties that we've got a problem with. We thought you was good to go, and you kind of hid that. And all of a sudden, we got in there. That's a trap. That's a bait and switch. That's a thirst trap. That's hooking. Just keep it real. That's why the females out there that are like, yeah, I sell Vijay. I can respect that. You're keeping it real. You ain't playing around. You're not trying to play with my time. Man, if I was out there like that, I would give you the money. Here it is. Bam. Okay. I want to see it. What's the goods? Better be clean and pretty. All right. But I can't, what you do at the next, whatever, if that's, hey, whatever. So when we see you guys, you ladies out there, it also is like, because most guys don't wear makeup, right? Some do, I mean, when I used to model, I used to wear that, that was a long time ago. um, so it makes us more comfortable to want to talk to you. You then look like a real person and that you're approachable and that you're not high maintenance. Like every time we get ready to do something, you got to be in the bathroom for like 2, 3, 4 hours. I got to kick in two, three, $400. Oh, and by the way, some of y'all is ridiculous as hell. And I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all just being wild for the YouTube internet factor. Look at me, I got clicks. I'll sell my butthole, show pictures, and just crazy other stuff just for some likes and whatever. Hey, if that's your hustle, that's your hustle. But understand that you're also making content that is warping other females, especially the younger and more impressionable, their minds. And you're not helping the sisterhood, and you're definitely not helping the males out there. That's why we've got a lot of males who are men going their own way, MGOW. Okay, that's why you got a lot of guys going to Thailand and Japan because over there they get treated like dudes. We make 40 or $50,000, and over there it's 80, 90, or $110,000. And they want American dudes. They don't care what size you are or what you look like. They're like, man, bring it over here. Now, because I understand the poverty level of things, I'm not necessarily saying that it's a I don't like to see anybody taken advantage of, no matter who you are, where you are, especially the kids. All right, if you're a grown ass woman, you're letting yourself being taken advantage of, you're doing stupid things, you're just stupid. There it is. I said it. So, or dude, you're dumb. You got played. All right. So, no makeup to us is like it's real. It's comfortable. We know what we're getting. And then if you wear makeup a little bit, it's like, dang, she iced up. That's what it is right there. Because now you've elevated your standard. And of course, but see, here's the thing. A lot of girls will go, "Oh, I'm gonna come over." Oh, and I'll be like, "Well, I got friends coming over, so and his girlfriend are coming." And then instantly, and I'm not saying so much my girl, but girls in general will be like, "Okay, well then I'm gonna put my makeup on, put my face on." What happened there? She's doing that because other females are going to be there, and she also wants to look good in front of my boys or whatever else. I don't need my boys thinking you look all that good or whatever else. Show them the pimples and all the other stuff. I want them to see what you really look like. I want them to be like, oh, okay, she cute, Yeah, I don't want them being like, man, I don't know. I mean, the guys, we're always going to think it anyway. If your girl's halfway cute and we're around you, we're looking at your girl like, I'd hit that. The only thing is that if he's your friend, he's not going to necessarily say it unless you guys talk about some shit on that level. But best believe, ladies, yeah, if you're around other guys, we're all looking at it, going, yeah, okay, okay, we're looking. But you guys look too. But you guys aren't like generally have a lusting sense generally, like we guys do. We think about it three times a second. All right. So I would I'm here's the thing too. If you guys look at yourselves as temples and you guys look at yourselves as spiritual beings, why did this beautiful spiritual temple have to be covered in paint, makeup, and grease and oils? And I already talked about what makeup is really composed of. So there's that for health reasons and skin reasons and uh, active advanced aging from that stuff. Okay. They put those detergents in there to mess with your skin so then you become reliant on it. All right. I know I worked for a guy who used to work in that industry, literally. So, but here's the thing, if you guys are creatures of God and you guys believe God creates nature and all things that God creates is perfect and blah, 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 well, then damn, why do you believe that you need to put so much makeup or really any makeup, damn near at all, on a perfect creation of God that you are? Make it make sense. No, I get it. Some people have some, birthmarks and some things and whatever else. But see, as a guy, we want to see that. If I see you with a birthmark or whatever else, then I can understand why you're putting the makeup on. I don't want to fall in love or in lust even for that. Now, if I'm just lusting after a chick, I don't care if you got makeup on, whatever, this and that, whatever. I'm just gonna feed you to my mattress. All right, that's what it is. But at the end of the day, like if you want me really to be into you, then I want to see who I'm actually getting into in all the ways. I don't want to be surprised that your makeup come off like, damn, it's not exactly the girl. Because some of y'all, like, I can fall in love with your natural look and be like, okay, let me get to know you as a friend. But if I meet you and you're looking like a 8 or a 9 with makeup on, you take it off and you're a 5 or a 6, which is okay because I'm into 5 and 6s too. Then I want to like you for the 5 or the 6, and then I want to see you make yourself feel better as putting on a little bit of makeup. I don't need you to. Most guys, we don't need you to. Fake nails, fake ass, fake tits, and all this stuff for what? To get dick down? So you want a guy who's attracted to you not because of how you really look, not your real ass, not your what usually it's what the right titty that hangs a little lower than the left one. Left one's a little up here, right one's down here a little bit. Yeah, I'd be knowing them things. Okay. Told you I was raised by ladies. I'd be knowing. Some of y'all wearing camel toe pussy prints, all that to get a dude. You should want to look as basic as possible because if a guy is truly attracted to you when you're looking scrubby and basic, that dude, that's a dude who really wants to be with you. But nah, y'all messing up the game for yourselves. And then some of y'all wondering why the game the is messed up. And then most of y'all out here chasing the top 3% of guys, or you're getting weak dudes because either it's a bunch of hoes or the good girls are at home, so we can't find you, or hoes on apps, hoes at the bar, or you're going through your hoe phase. Like real dudes don't want none of that. We don't. And then by the time you're about ready to settle down, you done let every dude run through you. You can't bond. And I love my girl to death, but and she's learned she bonds, but she's never really bonded until me. And maybe she did at first, the first, couple of dudes, that were there, and then she got ran through a little bit. So now it's like she's just now trying to bond because she's now with somebody who she feels is her person. So that's another thing, guys. Like if a female isn't making, if she doesn't make you feel like you are somebody and you're chasing, just give it up. She's not into you. When a female's really into you, she's gonna chase you. She's gonna call you. She's gonna text you. She wants you. She don't want to know. Man, especially if you lay it down, you take care of her right, and not just in the bed, but financially and emotionally and spiritually and all that. She feels safe with you. She gonna pursue you. You can damn near eat her kids' fruit snacks and juice bottles, and she gonna be like, "That's okay. I'll pack him another lunch." When a girl wants you, you can damn near do whatever you want to do, and that's a very powerful thing. But you need to be a man about it. But once again, some of y'all females got low discernment when it comes to choosing dudes. Some of y'all out here listen to other chicks talking about what a real man is, and some of y'all maybe even listen here. This is what a real man is. They ain't never had a real man. Don't even know how to take care of one. Don't even know what one will do. Just as wild and crazy, and you have your own set things in place. Well, that's a real man. He's got those things. He's not going to show up as a blank slate, wealthy, big dick, 6 foot, six pack, all that crazy shit, and then just be like your willing slave. That don't even go together. If he's a real man, those are oxymorons. A real man is going to he's going to have his own set of things. He's going to want to lead you. Can you be led? No, you can't lead me. Okay, keep that mentality. Then if that's the case, then you be the leader. But most of y'all don't like a man y'all got to lead. Be wanting thugs, but you want them sensitive. Wealthy guys who got free time. You want them to be classy, but you also want them to be trashy. Now, a lot of us can bridge a lot of that stuff, but all of it, you want him to act like a simp, but you want him to be a leader with everybody else but you. Like, come on, man. And I know it's not all of you. That's why I didn't say women think this way. It's not because women have already been through it. And the older ladies out there love me, man. I get hit on every damn near day in my email by the older ladies. I'm far too much for the average younger one because, but if I was single, I would entertain, a little something, but at the same time, I'm an older dude, so I'm not trying to really holler at younger ladies. And I'm going to finish off on this. Some of you females out there are mad at dudes who like younger chicks, but yet y'all wear makeup every day to look younger than what you really are. Like I said, it's not about me hurting people's feelings or being a bad guy, but I've been the bad guy. I've been the playboy. I've been all that stuff. I mean, in my heyday, man, yeah, there was times where I was knocking down four girls a day. I was in it to win it. So I know all about the bad guy, but I also used to be a nerd and a good guy. And now I'm a combination of both, but I've retired the player ways because I'm with somebody who is worth working with, building with, and growing with. And even though she is sometimes a pain in my ass, she's pretty good. So I would say for everybody out there, find somebody that you can be pretty good with. That's the biggest thing. Stop wasting your time in relationships, male or female, that ain't going nowhere. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not mad at you if the sex is good and that's why you're in it right now or whatever. Hey, do your thing, but just be honest about it. It'll save you, the heartache in the long run. But once again, to finish up, we like females who look natural. We don't see the thing is, like I said, if you got a fake ass and whatever else, like, and then we see that that's what it is because you're putting on your best thing to look like. Why would you not just want to look natural? And then the guy who steps up and is like, "Hey, Miss Lady, you're looking pretty today," while you're looking scrubby shit. That's gonna be the guy for you. Something your dad should have taught you if you had one, or your brother, or your uncle, any good man in your life. But most of y'all have just had males trying to get in your pants, and that's all you're used to. So a lot of y'all are actually very feral in that way. Doesn't mean you're a completely ravenous beast out there. I mean, some of y'all might be. But it does mean in that particular area, you're very feral. Not all. Some go through that little bit of a phase and then they come out of it, and some never do it at all. And so the ladies who get it right out of the gate, with or without a father, like, man, y'all some bad. Those, to me, and guys like me, those type of females, y'all some bad bitches. To be able to resist dudes on a daily basis in your DMs and this and that, you're handling your business, you're getting your education on, and you want to be married. You've been reading books on how to be a wife, how to help your man be more masculine or be a leader and support him like that. Those are some cold ass women right there. I don't usually say that, but I know they're out there. I've seen some. And unfortunately, throwing myself under the bus a little bit, I know some of them because I've been through some of them. And at the time, I was on a hunt to find the one, and it was either if you're not the one, then you're the right one for tonight. That's what it was. So the one I'm with now, I believe she's the right one. All right. Just because she can keep up with me and puts me in my place and at times in the proper ways. Sometimes she crosses the line and she has to then, you know, get reset, we'll just say. So we take care of each other. So I want you guys to take care of yourselves and each other. You have to be whole within yourself before you can really be whole to be with somebody else and then master the art, and it is an art of being a complete self-contained unit that doesn't need anything or anybody, and then combine that with somebody who also doesn't need you or anybody, and then you bring those worlds together, and that's where me and my lady are at right now. We're both pretty good. We're far from perfect, but we're working on it, and that's all you can do at the end of the day. It ain't about being perfect by no means, but it's also about being better than whoever than you were yesterday, and better than what some people believe or expect of you. That's it, guys. So, ladies, last thing said. I know I said it like three last things ago. Natural, simple, no makeup, little makeup. But you got to okay. The one thing I'm going to say, you got to keep your hair looking nice. Okay. We're going to agree on that one. All right. That's a thing. But if you wake up and you're out there with bedhead, you're probably going to scare guys away with or without makeup. So the one thing I will give you guys is that all guys, we can agree that like having decent hair, maintaining that, looking like you're maintained, but it's not a struggle and a an expensive to maintain you. That healthy little balance, that's the way to be. But at the end of the day, be yourself. Do whatever you do, and you know what? You'll get there. You'll make it wherever you're supposed to go in this world, in this life, in this experience, to the best of your knowledge and all the skills and tools in your toolbox that life has given you. You'll go and you'll be where you were always meant to. You're on the right path. Now, whether that's a good place or a bad place, that's up to you. But nonetheless, you're on your way. I'll talk to you guys later. Wolf's out. Take care of yourselves.